Hello, wine lovers. Welcome back.
Welcome to another mini episode of Whining Away with Corie and Ray. I'm Ray, and as always, to my left, Corie.
Hi, everyone.
So we'd like to do another little mini episode for you where we introduce to you a bottle we've had recently. This is the Cecilia Beretta Valpolicella Ripasso from Northern Italy.
Say that 3 times fast.
And we've talked about this before on the show. I'm a huge fan of the wine Amarone. And when they're done making Amarone, they leave the lees in the vat. And the lees is all the stuff that's left over once they've pressed the grapes and ran all the juice through. What is left is known as the lees. They take...
Which is a nice name for garbage.
Well, until you recycle it into another wine. So they pass the Valpolicella juice through those lees from the Amarone, and it takes on a lot of those Amarone flavors and some of the aromas and everything, and that's what Ripasso refers to. These are known as baby Amarones because they don't cost as much as an Amarone does. Yet, if you wanted to introduce someone to what an Amarone would be like, but they don't want to spend $40 or $50, a Ripasso is a great alternative. I'm a huge fan of Ripassos. Now, they normally run $17 to $25. This particular one I found at Trader Joe's, and it was like $8.99.
Yes, I've bought this one several times before, and it's fantastic.
Corie's very well known in the wine department at Trader Joe's, by the way.
The one in Princeton. I
Not just Princeton.
frequent the one in Westfield. Not everybody has a liquor license. I wish all the Trader Joe's did, and I would be in all of them. But
you'd see Corie a lot more. However, if you really want to catch up with Corie, go to the one that sells the wine. So what do you think of this, Corie? You say you buy it often.
yes, it's fantastic. It's great for people who don't. Some people are turned off by Amarone because they think it's too deep, it's too rich, tastes too much like raisins. It's too much for them. I think this is a great alternative, and it's fantastic. Easy drinking, delicious, a lot of fruit.
These are all blends, and from this area, the grapes are Corvina, Rondinella, Molinara, and all together they make the Valpolicella. And I think they have wonderful balance. I think they're great food wines. We just had some steak, and I think this is perfect match with that. But you could have a lot of different foods with this. Very, very delicious. And I mean, for this kind of money, you really won't be able to find a better bottle, in my opinion.
This would be great with pizza. Definitely great with, any kind of appetizer or snack. It's easy and light enough that you don't really need to pair it, but of course, it enhances everything when it's
But this
paired.
would even be great, like if you had one of those tomato mozzarella salads. This would be, I think...
like a caprese salad. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, do you carry this at your store? A different type of...
I have Ripassos. I don't have this particular one.
So if people don't want to go to Trader Joe's, they go to their local wine shop or liquor store and they ask for a Ripasso. Most people carry them?
Oh, yeah. Usually anywhere you can find an Amarone, you'll find a Valpolicella Ripasso because they like to carry, like we were saying, the other option.
Okay. So, there you know.
So go out, grab yourself a Valpolicella Ripasso, enjoy it with some food or just with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoy it because, heck, I'm not working, so let's have a drink.
Show
Corie.
off your knowledge. Say, hey, here, try some baby Amarone. Tell them the story. And
just don't give it to a baby.
Yes, don't do that. We don't condone babies drinking wine.
Because then there's less for us. And as we always say, good wine.
Good friends.
Great life. Hey ho, and welcome back to another mini episode of Whining Away with Corie and Ray. I'm Ray, and alongside me is my big sister, Corie.
Hi, and this is our mini spring episode. Spring has sprung. We got the daffodils behind us. I got the flowers on my shirt. We're hopeful better weather is ahead, and so we're thinking spring. And
Okay.
Today, we're going to feature one of your favorites. It's a GSM blend.
That's right. I taught Corie all about GSMs.
I know. Now I feel special. So this is
A different kind of special than you're thinking.
I was already the other kind of special. And so was he. Trust me.
Listen,
Those of
there's
you
nothing wrong with the little yellow bus.
Well, that's what we told him. Tenebra's GSM 2019. It is Syrah, Grenache, and Mourvedre.
Well, if you wanted to go GSM, it's Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre.
Okay, it is. Switch it, reverse it. I'm Willy Wonka, right? Reverse it, switch it back. So
There's no candy though.
But I may have the golden ticket. So
To Trader Joe's.
it's this blend, and this particular one is 34, 33, 34 and a half, 33 and a half, something like that.
It's 34, 33, 33.
But that doesn't equal.
According to Tenebra.
So there's a little missing.
Corie had it.
It's possible. And it is Spanish grapes, but it's bottled in France.
No, of course that would make sense. Because if there were 3 33s, that would be 99. So 2 33s is 66 plus 34 is 100.
Right. Okay, you're right. See? Never said I was a mathematician.
She did say she was special, though.
So we have Spanish grapes.
Correct. GSMs come, they come from the south of France. This particular one is from Spain. You can get them from California.
No, but it's bottled in France. This is from France. Spanish grapes, it says.
Oh, so they brought Spanish grapes to this particular. Well, there you go. See?
So we're really all over the place with this one. It's fruit forward. It's delicious. Trader Joe's exclusive. What do you think?
I wonder if Joe himself is bringing the grapes from Spain to France. Maybe that's where the trade comes in.
Now you get a lot of blackberry. Definitely pair this with like some mature cheese or beef or lamb or...
Yeah, no. Wonderful balance. It's got great flavor, very smooth.
How much do you think this cost?
Well, since you're saying Trader Joe's, I'm going to assume it probably wasn't a lot.
Okay. It wasn't. But they have, they have wine that goes up to at least $30 a bottle.
But we don't buy those.
Well, I have, but
She doesn't share them, though.
Anyway, it was $5.99. Wow, said the peanut gallery.
This is where you can pause and go.
Yeah. $5.99.
Wowzers.
So, don't you think it's worth that?
Well, and I've been saying it for years. If you want to really get bang for your buck, you go Old World. The fact that this has been through France and Spain, it only proves my point. You're not going to find anything $5.99 from California that's as good as this.
Now, again, we've talked about this on other shows, but for people who may have missed it, this particular blend is something that you open my eyes to. It's one of our sister's new favorite blends. Shout out to Beth. You're gonna like this one, so we'll have to bring it next time we're all together. But you can get this in any liquor store or wine shop.
Most wine shops will have some kind of GSM. Maybe not for $5.99.
Right.
But they usually don't go much higher than 20.
All right, so if you're interested, if you can't get to a Trader Joe's, now this, from what I understand, was a featured special. It's not something that they may carry all the time. They do have certain GSMs that they do carry all the time, but this particular one may not be one of them. And I'm sad about that, so I'm hoping enough people complain and that they bring it back all the time.
But when you do view this video, if you're interested, go grab it, because Corie's going to buy all the rest.
Oh, I already bought 6 when I saw it because I know how this works. So when I see something, even if I haven't tasted it and I have a feeling it's going to be good, I stockpile, just because if you go back, it's not there anymore. So I've learned my lesson, and you should learn yours too.
And Joe doesn't answer any of Corie's calls?
Keep making jokes. One day we're going to get the call and we're going to be sponsored, doing some kind of sponsorship for Trader Joe's wine. You wait.
Trader Corie and Trader Ray say, go to Trader Joe's. No, but I mean, honestly, once again, $5.99, a wine this good, believe me. One that is, for $2 a glass, really, really worth the effort of going to get. A good food wine, just a good one to have on what my friend calls a porch pounder.
Absolutely.
Just one to sit down and just...
And perfect for our spring episode. Great weather's coming. Sit outside, hang outside, have a glass.
Have yourself a nice, inexpensive GSM. And as we always say, good friends.
Good wine, great life.
See.
Hey, hey, Whining Away fans. Cheers to everyone.
What's that? Here we are doing another little mini episode of Whining Away with Corie and Ray. Ow. And today, our mini episode is featuring a very nice bottle. Lately, we've been doing some inexpensive Trader Joe's ones, but this one you'd have to go to a real liquor store to buy. Benton Lane 2014 Pinot Noir. Now, this is one we're featuring right now where I work at NJ Wine Cellar, both the Greenbrook and Cranford locations. Benton Lane it's got a reputation, it's well known. Normally retails in the early 30s. We're selling it right now, the 2014, for $19.99 a bottle. This is...
Why so cheap?
Sometimes you luck out.
Wow.
We get it for a deal. We pass the savings on to our customers. So we could have easily had kept it in its current price, but we dropped it down because we were able, we had the ability to. This is... from Oregon. This is a Willamette Valley, made by the winemakers that had made their reputation working for Gerard out in California. They took their winemaking skills over to Oregon and started the Benton Lane. And this is just really a fabulous example of an Oregon Pinot Noir. What do you think?
Delicious. Run, don't walk. You're going to miss this deal. Fantastic. I mean, and if you love Pinot Noirs, most people do. If you're a red wine drinker, this is...
Well, Pinot Noir drinkers, the ones that really like Pinot Noir, are usually pretty snobby about their Pinot Noirs. And this is one that would meet your expectations.
Absolutely.
Oregon, of course, I think it's about 55 years now they've been making Pinot Noirs.
Pretty color.
Pinot Noir, as we've discussed in the past on the show, a very finicky grape, very difficult to grow. So the areas that can grow it well, that usually becomes their main grape, which is true of Oregon. Just nice cherry notes. It's got a little bit of earth to it. I would serve this with lamb. Can you imagine this with a nice grilled piece of lamb? Mm.
Or lamb lollipops, the little lollipop, appetizer things they have.
I do, but I'm going to go for a chop.
Okay.
You lollipop, I chop. But delicious. And once again, you would get 10% off 6 bottles, 20% off 12 at NJ Wine Cellar. You can order it online or come on down to the store, say hello, and I'll show you exactly where we keep it.
So you'd get an additional discount on top of the sale that you were already having.
Exactly.
Wow. Now that's a deal.
You can't beat it. If you're a Pinot Noir lover, especially Oregon Pinot Noir, come on down, grab yourself a bottle. You'd be a kook not to, man. It's fantastic. So here's to Benton Lane, my new favorite Oregon Pinot Noir. And as I always say,
good friends,
good wine,
great life.
Hey there, hi there, ho there, wine fans. It's Corie Ray again from Whining Away with Corie and Ray. And guess what?
What?
We have another bottle that we think you would like. Did any of you ever see The Lion King? It's the wine of life. This is number 4 today, so we're, at a certain phase, if you will, in Corie's specialness. So, Corie brought this bottle today because it was one I introduced to Corie and Debbie, and they loved it. And this is one of their favorites. And Corie said, darn it, Let's do this
Let's
bottle.
tell the world.
So go ahead, Corie. Tell them about the Terradoro Aglianico.
Terradoro Aglianico. First time I had Aglianico was in Italy. And most people are not familiar with Aglianico.
Well, it comes from southern Italy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. What type of grapes?
I think it's Aglianico, no?
Is it completely?
I mean, if it's a blend, I'm not quite sure of the blend.
It's from Campania.
I know that the town of Basilicata, like 80% of that town's money comes from the growing of Aglianico. This one's from Campania, though, huh? 2017.
Yeah, 2017. How much is this a bottle?
$14.99 at NJ Wine Cellar.
And again, you get a discount if you buy 6 or more, 12 or more.
Correct. You get 10% off 6, 20% off 12.
It's delicious. Now, this is something that's not extremely fruit forward.
No, it's on the drier side, that's for sure.
So if you could see the color, you're not going to get a bright, bright red. This is something that almost has on the edges a deeper red. Like it has a burgundy tint around the edge.
Correct. I mean, this is very much made in an old world wine style. It's not fruit forward. It's not super fruity. It's subtle. The flavors are subtle.
Good Italian wine.
It's a great Italian bottle. Absolutely. So explain how this became one of yours and Debbie's favorites.
You gave it to us. And, as with a lot of great new wines, Ray, brings it to an event, a party, or just because he's a wonderful guy. And says, try this. And often we like it. Sometimes we love it. And then we say, hey, can you order us, 6 bottles, 12 bottles?
Then they use me.
Yeah, well.
I bet you wish I was buying wine for you, don't you?
He's good for something. You can use him too. Just call him, stop in the store.
Order online, come on down, say hello. It's a bottle we sell, $14.99. Like I said, you get the discount. It's a fantastic bottle. Just grab it, go to dinner, and just enjoy that.
If you love Italian wine, this is something you have to try. If you've never had an Aglianico,
correct,
you need to try one. It's going to change your mind about Italian wine. It really is. And they do make a lot of them. It's not something that only Ray carries. You can get them anywhere where there's Italian wine.
Absolutely.
So you have to try it. You're going to love it. Open your mind. Open your palate.
Open your wallet and buy yourself a bottle of Aglianico.
And the reason he's doing The Lion King is because we have our circle of light spotlight going on, so that's what had him thinking of.
It went to Circle of Life, and one thing led to another, but
a couple of glasses, and here we are. And you're watching.
Who can blame us?
Hopefully you're still watching.
Hopefully you're drinking and watching us and enjoying it.
Because then it's much better. Always drink and watch. Always a good thing.
I recommend anytime you see us, grab a drink.
So.
Because it's only going to make sense.
Yeah.
Because like we always say, good wine.
Good friends.
Great life.
And a lot of laughs.